What do you do if you miss your ex, but she's already moved on? It can feel excruciating, especially if she bounced back in seemingly no time whatsoever. That's why in this video, we're gonna talk about what to do if you miss your ex, but she's already moved on. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that now and hit the bell so that you get notified every time I release a new dating advice video. I'm Emyli, founder of emlovz.com, and it absolutely breaks my heart when I hear that my client is going through a breakup, especially when I hear that their ex has already moved on. But that's why I created this video. So let's dive into all the ways that you can improve your life and move on even if you miss your ex. Going through a breakup can feel like withdrawals. We literally aren't getting the same amount of dopamine releasing in our brain when we're going through a breakup, and that's why it hurts so bad. We can actually experience physical pain, even though it's an emotional issue. What to do if you miss your ex-girlfriend every day, but she's already moved on? First things first, examine your attachment style. A book I recommend is called Attached, the Adult Science, or the Science of Adult Attachment. It is an amazing book. You can figure out what your attachment style is, whether you have a secure or insecure attachment style. And a lot of times if you're feeling like it's really hard to bounce back after a breakup, chances are you might have an anxious or an avoidant attachment style, probably more likely an anxious attachment style. And it's really good to learn about that because it can sway the people that we choose to be in relationships with. It can, depending on whether it's secure or insecure, it can have a negative impact on our future relationships, and it can actually be the cause of why we're experiencing this breakup now. So definitely get the book Attached, figure out what your attachment style is, and then learn how to bring it into a more secure place if you find that it's an insecure attachment. Where does attachment come from? A combination of places, really. A lot of it comes from how we were raised in our childhood and the relationships we had with our primary caregivers, both male and female. So our dad and our mom, or if you had different caregivers, we develop our view of how we attach to the world first through our primary caregivers. Second, a lot of the experiences that we have early on in dating and romance can impact the way that we attach to romantic partners. And if we have a really traumatic experience like a divorce or something, that can also impact, a lot of times negatively, the way we attach in future relationships. So if you're finding it's really hard to bounce back from a breakup and maybe enough time has passed that like everybody kind of thinks you should be over it, examine your attachment style and really see if you can learn more about it and bring it into a secure attachment. Create a social calendar. If you're just sitting at home on your couch dwelling about this girl that is totally over you, it's gonna make you wanna jump off the balcony. What I recommend you do instead is fill up your social calendar. Really, you wanna make sure you've given yourself enough time to grieve. I always give myself 2 weeks. I tell myself I'm gonna consciously grieve this relationship for 2 weeks. I'm gonna allow myself to be really sad. If I wanna eat pizza and bonbons, I'm gonna do it. If I wanna sit on the couch for those 2 weeks and watch sad movies or listen to really sad emo music, I'm gonna do it. But after that, I'm not gonna be sad anymore. And I tell that to my subconscious mind, and it helps me to take the space that I need to grieve the relationship and then to move on. Once I've gotten past that first 2 weeks, I want to fill up my social calendar with as many social activities as possible to keep my mind off of the negative dwelling, the circle type of thinking, the circular thinking. And I just don't want to think about it anymore. So I'm going to put myself in a state where I just don't have space in my mind to think about that person. Join a few workout classes. There's nothing greater than the energy that comes from rejection energy to transform your life. So if you can channel that energy, instead of being sad, which hopefully you took 2 weeks to grieve, but once you're past that 2 weeks, channel that energy into physical exercise. It's a great way to release negative energy and to transform your life, transform your health, transform your body, transform your mind. It's all good stuff. So really fill up your social calendar with physical activities. Jump into a sports league. Co-ed is the best because now you're putting yourself in front of potential candidates who might be new dating partners. But it can also help to release the adrenaline and all of the good happy chemicals because you're doing something that's physically active, but you're also doing something that is social. And so you're getting to know new people, you're meeting the people on your team, you're seeing them on a regular basis. So there's studies that show that the more a woman sees you over and over, the more attractive she finds you. So you can start getting to know women on your team, and then you're gonna play other teams. So every time you play a new team, you get to meet new women. Oftentimes after the game, people will go and have dinner all together, or they'll go to a bar, and you'll have even more opportunity to socialize and meet new women. I hope this video is helping you to really figure out how to move on from your ex. If this video is helping, make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment in the comments below. Ask a good friend to take a vacation with you. There's nothing better than to leave the space that you're in and go somewhere brand new with someone that really cares about you. That helps you to get out of the rut that you're in, and it helps you to stop dwelling on the same things and having that circular thought process of negativity. Putting yourself in a new environment is gonna stimulate your senses, it's gonna knock you out of your reality, and having somebody that really cares about you there creates a really beautiful experience to start fresh and to think about what you really want in your next relationship. Get a new job. Sometimes you gotta change it all up. A fresh haircut, a new job, a new social calendar. Change as much as you can to make you feel like a brand new person. Maybe you were staying stuck in a job you didn't really like. Now that you're pushed out of your comfort zone by this breakup, allow yourself to push even more outside of your comfort zone by finding a new job if you're unhappy. That might have even been the reason why you broke up. Maybe she got sick of hearing you complain about work. Do all the things that are gonna mix up your life a little bit. If you've been holding yourself back because you felt comfortable and you didn't wanna make a change, now is the time. You're already uncomfortable, you're already way out on a ledge. Keep pushing the boundaries and transforming your life to become the very best person you can be. And I like to use the energy of, I'm gonna show them that they made the wrong choice. That really helps to fuel me to become my best self. So harness that rejection energy and use it to improve your entire life. Write down a pros and cons list. This is something that I do in the very beginning with my clients. We do an ideal girlfriend profile where we look at all of the past relationships and really pick apart what they liked and what they didn't like in each one of their partners. If they found that, every time they dated someone, they were always an alcoholic, or they were always bossy, or they were always mean or critical, we really examine why that pattern happened in the first place so that we can eliminate those things in the future and they can get more of what they want and less of what they don't. So really think about what you liked and what didn't work with this last girl. There's a reason why you guys broke up, and you are setting the stage for the most amazing love story to come to you. But you want to spend time introspectively examining what happened in this relationship. Why didn't it work? Was it you? Was it her? Was it you guys didn't align on your values? How can you shift your selection process so that you don't just choose a girl who's just like her in the future? Or maybe you get very clear about what you liked and didn't like so you can get all of the good with none of the bad in the future. Missing your ex-girlfriend? Well, start reverse engineering your life. What is it that you really want to accomplish in the next 3, 6, 9, or even 12 months? How do you go from that goal and work backwards to start achieving it right now? Really harness that rejection energy. It is some of the most powerful energy that you'll ever feel in your entire life, and use it to set very specific goals for yourself that you begin working on today. You can really achieve a lot using this excess energy if you don't let it bog you down. When you're ready and after you've done your conscious grieving, start megadating. Megadating is the process of dating multiple women at the same time to diffuse your energy and increase your confidence. It helps you really compare and contrast different women so you can see what you like and what you don't like. You can kind of see, hey, I like these things about this girl. I don't like these things. This girl's cool because of this. And it really helps you to not settle for something that isn't just amazing for you. In fact, that might be why you and your ex broke up, because it wasn't the right fit for some reason. If you megadate, then you can really get clear on who the perfect partner is for you so that you don't make that mistake again and you don't ever get broken up with again. So if you want more help with megadating, this is what I cover in my programs, my coaching programs. You can book a new client session with myself or a member of my team over at emlovz.com/book. In that session, we'll talk about your dating goals, the obstacles holding you back, and we'll discuss our coaching programs. That wraps up this video. If this video was helpful, make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, and follow us on social media. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.